Hello guys, welcome to Vibe with Ivy YouTube channel. Today I want us to prepare my monthly budget together. So stay tuned so that you can learn and enjoy. So someone might be asking what are the requirements for preparing a monthly budget. One thing that you need is a device. Number one, you can either use a computer, a laptop, or a phone. For instance, for me, I'm using a computer. So you need to open your Excel sheet. You know what are your purchases for a month. And now that is what you will be including as you attach the amount that you think you will spend on purchasing each particular item. So the first thing after you open your Excel sheet, you start noting down of what you require as I am doing. It is important to always budget because you will avoid overspending or you will not spend on things that you do not require. It will help you to stick to your budget without having impromptu buys or purchases. Once you see something, you might want to buy it and it's not in your budget. So, a budget will help you stay strict to what you had budgeted for the month, and that will help you manage your finances effectively without having any struggle. Therefore, now the first thing for me, I had noted down the things that I use for a month. Now, you also know the type of things that you might need for that month. Therefore, you note them down in a piece of paper so that once you come to allocating the amount, you do not miss out on anything. For me, I love doing it in categories because once you look at it in categories at the end of the day, you will have included everything. Now, for me, this is a one person budget that I am preparing. So, if you're looking forward, maybe if you realize we are using the same items, you can consider maybe taking an idea from this vlog and try to practice it on your own. For the first category for me, I choose food and groceries where I put staple food like rice or the flour and the sugar and the maize meal. I categorized it as I gave it the first category and I gave an approximation of 1,000 shilling. For proteins, that is the meat, the chicken meat, the eggs, the beans, among other grains. I didn't include other grains since I have things like pigeon peas in the house. I also have some green grams, so I didn't have to buy them. So the grains that I only included are the beans, and for that, I budgeted an amount of 3,500. For the vegetables and the fruits, I budgeted 1,800. So this I keep it in my purse. I keep that 1,800 in my purse and buy the vegetables either weekly or when once I need something. I don't buy them I don't buy them once a month. I buy them on weekly basis. Now, for the next thing that I budgeted for are the snacks, cereals and drinks. That one I budgeted 1,200. Yeah, I have some snacks in the house, so that will be just an additional restock, or I have some left in the house. That is why I give it a budget of 1,200. So, for the food and groceries, the total amount after the budget, you find it to be 9,500. To the next category is the household essentials, where I looked at the cleaning supplies, for example, the soap, the detergent, the bleach. Yeah, you look at it entirely from the soap that you will require maybe for the washing of the clothes, the dishes, and the shower gels or the things that you will use. The soap that you will use for your shower, and that I budgeted 1,000 shilling. That is enough. For the toiletries is where you look at the tissue, the toothpaste and lotion, and the serviettes, and that I gave a budgeting of 1,200 shillings. The next thing that I looked at the household essentials is the gas, stroke the charcoal or electricity tokens. So for the gas, I had refilled the previous month. I don't think I'll be refilling this month. So the money that I had budgeted for the 2,000, I'll maybe buy charcoal. For me, charcoal 400 shillings. Charcoal lasts me for a month. Now the rest for the 1,600, I'll maybe use it for the electricity tokens, and that total gives you a 4,200 total. To the next thing is the personal care. Of course, for a girl, you have to put some things in your budget, like the hair and the beauty products. You definitely need to look like a girl, or you need to maintain yourself. Therefore, for the hair and the beauty product, I budgeted 1,500. Mostly there is the salon expenses. And now for the skincare and the cosmetics, I also budgeted 1,500 so that I can add on the products that I require for my skincare. And for the cosmetics, I also include some accessories. I buy them monthly so that at the end of the day you find I have a lot of accessories without purchasing them at once. So the total there is 3,000. Next we look at the transport. That is my transport to work. I use mostly Boda, or I use the motorcycle, or even the matatu when I need to go somewhere. For example, to go to do the shopping. That is a budget of 2,000. That is more than enough for the month. Other miscellaneous. Ensure in your budget you always include miscellaneous because you do not know what might happen. Things always pop up that you had not budgeted for. So this is where you get that money from. That is why I allocated that 1,500 for my miscellaneous or the unexpected expenses. You will definitely have them. Therefore, include them in your budget for effective budgeting. Okay, for entertainment or night out, it's not every day you stay in the house. Yeah, you include that in your budget. Have something that you can go maybe even and take coffee. Depending on the amount of money that you have, if you have a lot of money, you can include a larger amount, or depending on what time, the amount of time you have to go out. So for me, I've budgeted that 1,000, but I know with time I might increase it depending on how the schedule will be throughout the month. So that gives you a total of 2,500. Now, imagine how that simple budget is. It gives you a grand total. Or once you sum everything else up, you find out that you're using around 21,200. You see, now that's a lot of money. And once you look at that budget, it seems like we have included very few things. Life is expensive, but we need to find survival means, or we need to know how we will survive. Yeah, guys, so that's the end of the budget. You can look forward to learning something. If you don't budget, please budget. It will help you spend effectively and have financial discipline, which is a key requirement in each and every of our day-to-day life. Hope you have learned on how to prepare your monthly budget. Yeah, it helps you prepare financially or budget for each and every item effectively without missing out on anything. Yeah, so stay tuned till the next vlog, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, hit that notification bell so that each and every time I'll be uploading, you will be notified. Till we meet in the next one. Bye bye.